Standing on the edge of the crater.
Hello YouTube, this is Kate from RedRock Gaming, and welcome to our review for Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain is everything you ever wanted from a Metal Gear Solid, and possibly all the things you ever wanted from all the Metal Gears crammed into one crazy last installment. Want the complex interlocking systems of Metal Gear Solid 3? You've got them. How about the cinematic drive of Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 4? Well, that's here too. Like the knockout recruiting and army management of the PSP's Peace Walker? It turns out that there's room for that as well. And the emergent, open-world gameplay of Metal Gear Solid, Ground Zeroes? Well, you hardly needed to ask. Most of all, while it's a game that takes itself pretty seriously at times, The Phantom Pain can be knowingly ridiculous and playful, from some bizarre side activities, to new variations on the good old cardboard box. Metal Gear Solid 5 is nowhere near as po-faced as it could have been, even if it's the darkest Metal Gear of all. One criticism of Metal Gear games has always been that the cinematic pretensions sometimes get in the way of the gameplay. That Konami would rather you sat back and watch the movie than play the lead. They seem to be toying with the idea in the prologue. One of the greatest sustained gaming sequences I've played this year or any other. Linear, but jammed with taut set pieces, shock moments and extraordinary build-ups of suspense and release. It's an absolute stormer, and by the time they have pulled in some of their trademark oddball villains, adversaries to rival Metal Gear Solid 3's Cobra Unit or Metal Gear Solid's Foxhound, you'll be ready for some formidable action scenes and a storming climactic chase. This, it turns out, is the Phantom Pain just winding up. Next we're off to Afghanistan, and it's here that the Phantom Pain's true character emerges. This is the open-world, emergent tactical espionage of Ground Zeroes, only played out on a truly epic scale. The map is huge, and while mountain ranges impede your progress, you can traverse it completely on foot or, more sensibly, on horseback. There are missions to complete, starting with the daring rescue of old comrade Kazuhiro Miller, but how you complete them is up to you. Come in at daylight or at night. Make your way through villages and guard posts, killing, capturing or simply evading Russian soldiers. While the game holds your hand a little through the early stages, the actual way you do things, and even the time of day that you do things, is pretty much up to you. And there's more to do here than just completing missions. As in Peace Walker, your foes can be knocked out rather than slaughtered, then captured through the Fulton recovery system, the bizarre, balloon-powered ground-to-air retrieval system that's all the odder for being based on a real-world contraption. Captured troops are then converted into new and fully willing employees. Before you know it, the Phantom Pain has you not only worried about your main objectives, but busily stealing resources and capturing troops to cover the ever-growing needs of Snake's new mother base. Beyond your main missions, mercenary contracts sponsored by different players in the Afghan wars, you're engaged in setups to weaken the Russians. Grab vital blueprints and target promising if initially uncooperative new recruits. Movement and combat work pretty much as they did in Ground Zeroes, meaning the skills you develop there are transferable to the new game. While the sheer number of options makes for a fairly complex set of controls, it's all surprisingly fluid and intuitive. With context-sensitive close-quarters combat and cover maneuvers and shooting that flips quickly between third-person and first-person views as the situation demands. Missions are designed in a way that you'll nearly always have to deal with Russian goons, and they're always just smart and organized enough to pose a threat. While the all-guns blazing approach works in some situations, the Phantom Pain likes you to play things quieter, smarter and more patiently. Debate will rage over whether it's the best, but the Phantom Pain is very arguably the ultimate Metal Gear. Grabbing the best ideas, themes and mechanics from every game in the series, then forging them into one coherent whole. It's set in a believable open world of complex, interlocking systems, yet it still has tension, drama, plenty of Konami weirdness and some serious cinematic power. Overall we have given this game a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and if you have enjoyed this review please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.